We need to hear more from lawyers, from legal experts, from constitutional, scholars who truly understand and can be honest. Is it completely necessary to have a suspension of our democratic rights, which, like I said, is not automatic in an emergency? In fact, the federal constitution explicitly states that any declaration of emergency has to be tabled in parliament and ordinances have to be tabled in parliament. The assumption that parliament will still function is there.
I'm just wondering, is our political literacy so low that we don't understand what happens after the state of emergency is declared in this country, and what are our rights as democratic citizens during this time?
I think when it comes to political literacy, I think it's a lot better than it used to be. But that has come with the discussions that we have online, with social media, and probably that's only happened within the past 10 years. So I don't think literacy is low per se, but I think the spirit of engagement is still low. It's because that carries through from just how we've been effectively governed by the same party for the past probably 60 years since independence. And it's only the past 5 years or so, there's been a lot more engagement. But with the pandemic, with the economy, I really don't think it's an issue of literacy. I think people are just very tired. We are still coming to terms with everything else in our lives. And as long as there are no army trucks on the road, all these kinds of things imply that the emergency is actually creeping into our lives. A lot of us boleh tutup mata lah. Macam, as long as it doesn't affect me individually, personally, I don't see why I have to really worry. But those of us who are more politically literate, or at least these questions at the top of our minds, we will think about it. How will this emergency undermine our democratic institutions? We don't know yet. It's only in a few days. But within the span of 8 months, a lot of damage can be done. We need people who are actively in the know to find out and to tell the rest of us what's going on and what we can do so that we can remain aware. As they say, the price of liberty is eternal vigilance.